Good afternoon. Today I'm going to do a quick walk through our automated requirement traceability program that we've worked on this past semester. I'm going to use a dummy UML which represents a Connect 4 project that I've been working on this past semester. I've added some classes such as grid, pane, circle, etc. that are usually found in the Java library just because I've used them in my Java source code. So here is an example of some of the properties and operations that I've used within one of the classes, and here's the actual source code for that class. So to run the art program, we have to open the plugin.xml and then hit run. This will open up a new Eclipse window which will have the view for our art program. So to open the view, we would have to go to Window, Show View, Other, and as you can see here under the folder Art Automated Requirement Traceability, there's Results and Select Files. So first we're going to go ahead and select the files that we're going to use. We're going to use the test UML, and since I'll be importing a project for our Java source code, we can just choose the enclosing folder, which is here. Hit OK. I'll be using full traceability for this demo. This is going to test Java code against the set UML. If we chose backward traceability, we'll be testing the UML against the Java code. So once you hit compute traceability, we'll be able to see the results view, which contains all the information that we need for our traceability matrix. So first off, we have our classes. This is the list of classes that we have in our UML. And these are some of the fields that we're comparing against with the Java code. So we're checking the access modifier for each class. They're both public. If you do a mouse hover over any of these fields, you'll be able to see the source value and the compare value, and you'll be able to see whether they matched, whether they're not matched, and what the differences are. So we're going to be testing the access modifier, whether the class is abstract or final. We'll also be testing parent classes if they have any, and we'll also be testing for interfaces. All non-matched fields will be highlighted in red for ease of access of the user. As you can see here, the source value contains nothing, which meant that the UML I wasn't able to create a generalization line through our UML designer, but in my Java source code, this class did extend grid pane. If you go ahead and click on the classes, you'll be able to see that down here the attributes and methods will populate for each class independently. If we take a look here at the first attribute, row max, we can see that it compares the type, the access modifier, whether it's static or if it's final. If we hover over here, we can see that row max is indeed an integer, and it shows that for the source value and the compare value, the access modifier is private. It was not matched that it was static, so in the UML designer, we weren't able to create a static access modifier for this variable, but in my code, it is a static variable. This goes for the rest of the attributes in this class. And for the methods down here, we'll be comparing the return type, the access modifier, whether it's abstract, static, or final, as well as its parameters. If we look over here at, we'll look down here, so it has some parameters. Format the main pane. So the return type is void for this method, and that's matched. We can see the access modifier is private. It's not abstract, not static, and not final. And if we look over here at the parameters, we can see all the parameters that were used for this method, as well as it comes with their data type as well as their name. If we look down here, we can see parameters that were present in the UML, which is the current player pane and data type and name, but it was not found in the Java code, which is why it came up in this unmatched column over here. The layout of this results view is something that we worked on to create an environment where the user is able to easily see things that are matched, things that are not matched, to be able to use this program effectively. We did want to add some more features, but due to the time limitations, we weren't able to add them, such as export these results into some sort of Excel format. But we met our requirements, and we believe that this is a shippable product that will be able to be used if ever needed to do some form of traceability between a UML model and Java source code.